Well, the development of this guitar actually started when we were working on the NS1 with Mark Kiesel here at Carvin, and I always wanted to have a guitar, an electric guitar that could actually do everything. You know, you get one guitar, and you could play acoustic, you could play synth, you could play electric, and that's always been a dream of mine as a player because there's a lot of guitar players are put in a lot of different musical contexts, and so we took that idea and ran with it, and lo and behold, Carvin just came up with this amazing guitar, the SH575. And so you're able to just do everything. And that's been a dream of mine as a guitar player, to always have a guitar that could be the most versatile instrument ever.
Well, the SH575 came about because Steve had such success with the NS1 nylon guitar, and he really had a need for a steel string jazz type guitar. And although Carvin made a guitar similar to this that we stopped building in the early 90s, this guitar is different in that it has a true arched carved top. This is not a plywood body like so many of the semi-hollow body guitars are. And in fact, that's what our old SH225 was, is it actually had a maple neck. It was a neck that we made, and the body was made out of plywood, and as most guitars like this are. Anyhow, this guitar starts out as a solid piece of mahogany, and it is actually carved out, and we have a few pieces over here I would like to show you. This is the mahogany body, and so the back is carved, then it's flipped over, and the top is routed out, and the complete interior is routed out. There's a couple of solid rails here that actually extend into the top and gives it enough of a solid sound that you don't have to worry about feedback, but it also gives it that nice warm hollow body sound as well. Yeah, and this body design gives it great sustain, the way it's manufactured, and actually the hollowing out of the instrument removes as much as about 5 pounds of weight. What this is here is it's a top for a SH series guitar. It's a piece of flame curly maple, solid flame curly maple, and you can see when I flip it over, there's the interior, how it's all carved out on the interior before we glue it onto the body. And these rails here mesh with the rails on this mahogany body, and what that does is it gives this guitar a hollow enough sound to give you that nice warm smooth tone, and yet not so resonant that you're going to have trouble with feedback. And so that's one of the keys to the sweet tone of the SH series guitars, whether it's the 550 or the SH575. This here is the completed body after the top is glued on, and then it is loaded in the Fidel again, and the top is carved out, and the carving follows the contour to the interior carving, so that it controls the thickness of the top so that we get the desired tone we're looking for. Let me show you how exact that we fit the neck into the body here. We're holding tolerances of less than 2/1000ths of an inch, and you can see by the way I slide the neck into the neck pocket how close it fits. I can literally pick this guitar up, and you can see that you can't even fit a half a hair's width in between the neck and the body. And what that does is it eliminates the glue and the voids between the neck and the body, so you get that coupling that gives you really good sustain and a natural tone. Notice I'm just shaking it around here, and you can't even dislodge the neck from the body. That's how tight the fit is. Yeah, many of our competitors, the way they fit the neck on glued-in neck guitars is that the neck goes on the top of the body, and they have kind of a tongue and groove type fit, but there's so much room in between the actual wood contact from the neck to the body that they have to put in a lot of glue, and what the glue does is The glue is a buffer from your body to your neck. You just don't get the resonant transfer with that kind of a joint. So what this does is just totally eliminates that glue bond and the voids in there, and you just get that nice woody, real nice natural tone out of that. You know, one of the really unique features of the SH575 and SH550 models is its heelless design. You know, when you're playing it, it just, you know, your hand just flows right into the top, and it just feels so good, and you just get all the way up to the 22nd without any problem at all. You don't have a point. A lot of the single cut guitars have a point in the body right here, and it just really feels nice. Another very unique feature of the Carvin guitars with our tune-o-matic is our M-bridge tune-o-matic. And what we do is we route a very fine route. It's real close to the bridge. We're able to then drop the bridge closer into the body, so it's not raised way up, so you don't need to get at those adjusters. We adjust it from the top. And what that does is, by getting the studs more into the center of the body, it changes the character of the sustain of the instrument with testing we've done. In fact, even Joe Walsh mentioned on our carve top that was one of the features he really liked about our guitar and the tone that it helps emit.